eating after your bariatric surgery. I think it's the same pretty much whether it's the bypass or the sleeve, but the progression's a little bit different for the diet. So, and again, what I've noticed going online and also watching other YouTube videos is that every doctor's office kind of has it slightly different, but it's basically the same. So, for my doctor's office, they had, and because I had the bypass, so that meant that I could progress faster than you would if you were on a sleep, if you got a sleep. So, I had water. Oh, I guess, let's see. I had, the first day I had ice chips first, and progressed to a little bit of water. And I actually went ahead and had a little protein shake on my first day. So I actually was only in the hospital one night. I've heard other people had to be there longer, 2 or 3. That they told us 2 nights and 3 days, but I stayed one night. I was out the next day by about 5 p.m. So I was really there, yeah, just the one night. And part of that was because my diet did progress, and I did get up and start doing my walking on that first day. In the evening, I was up at 2 o'clock in the morning walking, because they have you have to walk around the floor about 5 times, and I had done that. By the next day, say about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I had already eaten my protein shake. I had already walked my walks and everything. So, even my pain medicines, I barely took them the second day. And we'll talk about pain a different time. But anyway, so I went home, and so still continuing on the liquid diet, water, flavored waters, and you can have broths, and some doctors say you could have the creamy soups with skim milk. Um, Others, I think they put that further down the list of when you could take it, but mine was on there for that. I could have that. And mainly protein shakes. And a lot of protein shakes. So make sure you find some that you like. My personal favorite is a Boost with the low calorie Boost. And I'll get a picture of that and include that here when I post this. But yeah, it's made by Nestle. So yeah, they know chocolate, and I think to me it's probably the best tasting one. Now it's only got 15 grams, and I know that the Premier Shakes and there's a couple other that have 30 grams of protein. But hey, it tastes better. I could probably drink 2 of those than the one of the 30. Okay, so you're on your first week, and you're drinking your liquids, and you're drinking your protein shakes. And one thing is, you can overdo it on the protein shakes. Um, so my experience has been pretty darn good. I mean, I've seen some videos where some people have had some really bad gas pains, really bad reactions and different things, but so far I've only had a couple of episodes, and one of them was, gosh, it was already, I guess it was on the Tuesday after my surgery. I had surgery on Thursday, came home from the hospital Friday, and then I was fine Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday, kind of overdid it a little bit. I not really overdid it, but it's Christmas time, so I had to do some Christmas shopping. And so my friend and I went, and we went to several shops. And, I'd been walking and getting out and kind of doing some different things throughout the week. So I didn't think it was an issue, and it didn't feel like it was. But it may have contributed. But on Wednesday, I had some really bad pains, and I wasn't sure what was causing it. Figured it was probably gas. But what it really turned out to be is that I had drank my protein shake too fast. And even though it's just a shake, it is thicker, and you still have this smaller stomach, and it can still only hold so much. even though it's liquid. So um, you got to be careful. And so it kind of just got hung and stuck there, and it just made me feel so bad and gross. And I ended up getting sick, and that was not fun. But I learned something, and that's one of the things is that as you're going through this, you're going to eat things or drink things, and you're going to know pretty much right away whether you should have, or that what your limit is, how much you can have of it. Um, so what I want to say is, and I need to go back and find out her name so I can give her credit. But I was watching one of these YouTube videos, and um, one young lady had said to buy some 2-ounce cups, and whenever you're putting together your meals, put them in these 2-ounce cups so you know you can eat that much, but that you won't eat more than you're supposed to, both because you're trying to lose weight, but also too because you really can't eat too much, and you don't want to stretch your stomach out. You want it to just hold the small amount. I would believe it's about 4 ounces what you can actually have, so you could have, 2 different things of 2 ounces. But I would still just stick to the 2, especially right after when you could first start getting into your pureed foods. But I think it's probably going to be a good habit to continue on throughout you know, for a long time. I'm going to try to do it. So she had bought the little plastic cups with little lids that are recyclable. And, you could just buy like 100 of them at a time on Amazon. But I don't know. I'm all about recycling, but then I also think that I'm not sure. I've watched some different, I guess, documentaries and read some different things about the resources put into recycling and how much does it really pay off. And I'm got some questions about that because, well, that's a whole nother video. But anyway, just to say, I prefer to have things that I can reuse. So instead of getting the little plastic cups, which I think is fine, I mean, they really are. I mean, I almost bought them, and they're at a good price. But I wanted something I could reuse and clean, just put it in the dishwasher. So I found some baby food cup holders, and I'll show you a picture of those, that you can put it in the dishwasher, you can put them in the microwave. They've got a little screw on top. They set on top of each other, so space saving in your refrigerator. They're just adorable, and I'm looking forward to using them. So anyway, I will share with you. I'll put an Amazon link down at the bottom where you can see the ones I bought. They've got them in different colors, and I just think that yeah, that's a good way to kind of control what you're putting in your mouth and what's going in your stomach, and really mainly to keep you from getting sick and feeling bad, because things are going to be hard enough and you don't need that too. And so I think the more you can meal plan and prepare things, the better it's going to be for you, at least until probably 6 months into it. Then you'll know how much you could take in before you get sick or anything. So anyway, that's my tip of the day. Thanks.